If you could unsleep with someone, who would it be and why? Some people want to pretend that they're virgins still, and some people just want to keep racking up those numbers. And I'm saying that because, I don't know, some people just like to have a high number count and they think it's great, but some people don't like that. A man wishes he could undo one of his partners, and we'll get into why. And if you want to partake in this, call 516-572-7440. I'm going to have Nikki go first. This girl doesn't want to go, but I'm shoving her.
I feel like this is a moment of confessions. So I'm pretty sure we all have experienced the loneliness. Yes. And sometimes you do things, you're a little desperate.
Can you set the scene a bit, if you don't mind?
I mean, oh my God, I don't even know if I want to
set the scene as in like what do you mind saying like what year this was? Like how was this, like early?
This was many years ago. I'm just gonna say many years ago.
Okay.
So I slept with this guy in his car.
Oh.
I know.
Tinted or not?
It wasn't tinted, and we were in front of somebody's house.
Wow, disrespectful.
We were soliciting.
Nah, just off rip.
What?
Wow, disrespectful.
Well, look.
I would have went outside. I would have not been like, what y'all doing?
Wait, did you know this person, or was it random house?
I mean, it was a random house because we were in the mood, and we were just going by, and we found a nice place to park.
Girl, you was not going by nowhere. You was in front of somebody's house. I would have.
That is not enough privacy. That is wild.
Hey, sometimes when you're feeling a little,
you wild,
a little horny, you get into the moment and things happen. So I slept with this guy who I kind of regret.
What?
Zorny.
I kind of regret because this guy turned out to have a sexual harassment claim on him.
That's great.
And he slept with multiple other women besides me, and I felt really dirty after finding out about it.
Oh my God.
So yeah, it's one of those I won't tell anyone else. Well, I mean, now I had to tell it.
Did you get tested to make sure that you didn't get anything, just in case?
I did get tested. Luckily, we used a condom because I believe in safe sex.
Be safe.
Yes.
The health is the biggest concern. So that's why I understand some people are iffy about the large numbers.
But I wish I could go back and,
slap yourself?
Yeah.
Feel like this is not worth it?
Yeah.
It's like, no,
maybe I should have did a little bit more research before sleeping with him, but he's so
wait,
hot.
what kind of harassment was on him? Like stalking?
It was stalking. It was like sexual harassment comments and things like that. And I guess because of who he, his position, he just felt empowered to do that to other women.
What's his position? What do you mean?
Was he top? At the top?
Yeah.
Or was CEO?
Yeah. Kind of CEO status.
Yikes.
Damn.
So you're telling me that this was going on in the back of his Benz or something?
Probably.
Guy had
because he got
an
a
ego
whole
trip.
wife. Got a whole wife.
Hold on, he was cheating on his wife with you?
Yeah, and multiple women.
Wait, did you know?
I thought they were getting a divorce.
Oh, that's the biggest lie. Okay, let me tell you, that is the number one lie in the book for anyone who is married and is in an unhappy marriage. It's like, oh, we're getting separated. It's like, no, they're not getting separated until they find out.
And I found out that his wife was 4 months pregnant.
That's always the same story. You see what I'm saying? This is the same. It's the same script.
But speaking of which,
you hear about this on the news all the time.
I was in the club one time, and I had actually lied to a girl and told her I was married because I was just not interested in her.
Okay. I see you.
And then the girl comes out and she's like, "Oh, you're single?" No, this was months later. She's like, "Oh, you're single." She found me on Instagram and DM'd me, and I was like, "Yeah, just respectfully, you're chopped, and I just didn't want to be seen with you, respectfully." But
damn,
keep going, Nikki.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, that was.
Did you confront him?
I didn't, and you know what? I just saw him at Stop and Shop.
That's the guy?
That is the guy.
Girl.
That is the guy.
For life.
So I got 2 things from the grocery store, and I was out. I was trying to avoid.
That is insane.
You gotta,
and he was there with his wife.
So they were still together.
They're still together.
Does she know?
I think she has to know.
I mean, I feel like she must have found someone somewhere, right? If it's been that many, attempts.
If I found out that my husband,
disloyalty?
while I was pregnant with our child, was cheating on me, he will not be able to pee ever again. That's how it's working.
Ooh.
Well, to be
That's
fair,
it.
you're also willing to break up with him if he doesn't shave. So that's a whole. Yeah, you did. I remember.
did.
You said if he has hair down there, it's no go.
You did say it was a deal
shave
breaker.
for him then. Anyway, what about you, James? We're gonna flip over to you.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yo.
You know it's
Damn,
funny.
yo.
If you could,
Damn, yo. Like, I'm not next to. Damn. Like,
No.
damn. It's because I'm Hispanic.
no, it's because no, it's not.
It's not because you've been doing it. James, come here.
Oh,
It's because James spoke last. James, you are gonna go now.
I shouldn't have done that.
If you could unsleep with somebody, who
Elliot,
would it
you
be
wanna
and
go?
why? James, I asked you.
I have to go. All right.
Nah, speak from
Yo,
my
here's
heart.
the funny thing.
Speak from
I know
my
for a
heart.
fact my dad is listening.
Okay,
Because
that's great.
it's by the end of the show, he's definitely probably listening right now.
He a grown man.
I don't care. I don't care what he thinks, man. Listen,
Let's go. Let's hear it out.
There's not much to this story. It was just as simple as goth shoddy in the bathroom. That's it. That's all there was.
Can you? No, you got to go on more than that. You cannot just say that and act like that's it. So you were in the bathroom with this girl,
Yeah.
and then how did you get her into the bathroom? Because normally it's was it
There
a
was
unisex?
no one around. There was no one around. There was nobody.
It was a unisex bathroom.
There
I'm
was
assuming.
nobody. There was nobody around.
Where
No.
were you?
I can't say that.
Why?
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm not doxing locations. Come on.
So how old were you? Like how long ago was this?
I'm not doxing that either.
Oh my gosh, you can't give out anything.
No, I'm just gonna tell you straight up. It was sloppy, and that was it.
I mean, it
Makes
wasn't the
sense.
bathroom.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Makes sense.
That's
Just
all
saying.
you did in the bathroom. Son, I've done
Just saying.
so much in the bathroom.
I mean, well, listen, we're not talking about bowel movements, bro.
I'm talking about washing hands. I wash my hands so many times in that
That's what I'm
bathroom.
Dude, no, I have to wash my hands afterwards, bro. No.
Damn. Oh, so when you were done, you're like, okay, 20 seconds, please. 20 seconds to wash your
Washing your
hands.
hands and your body.
Just in
Damn.
general, everyone should wash their hands.
Oh, no, I'm
course.
agreeing. I'm agreeing. But especially after that action, you definitely have to wash
no
your
matter
hands.
what you do, wash your hands.
Agreed.
Just always. Because your health is what matters the most.
Elliot, I'm going to have you
True.
go next. If you could unsleep with somebody, who would it be and why?
I've slept with a lot of women.
You want to give out the number or are you not allowed to give out that number?
What's her home address?
It's around like 8 or 9.
Okay.
Actually, not 10.
That's your body count?
Actually, not 10. Yeah, 10 is
10?
Oh,
definitely,
you go. Okay.
10?
10
Okay.
is definitely my body count.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I wouldn't say unsleep with anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Because it's like it's the same thing.
What do you mean?
It's just been like the same thing.
Yeah,
with
what
just
does that-
me and a female. You know
What do you mean? If you could pick someone that you just you wish you could never see, you wish you never saw that body, you wish you never did anything with that person, there's no one?
Oh, you mean like that? Oh, yeah. So like maybe.
What'd you think we meant?
Like if there was one that you regretted, which one
Oh no,
would you
there's
take
3.
back?
There's definitely 3.
Well, pick one.
There's definitely 3.
Pick the worst one. Right now.
So,
Worst one.
I was at the club. Mm-hmm. Right.
How long ago was this? Set the scene.
This was like maybe a year ago. I had just
You was at the club.
exactly.
Bottoms up. with
As you
your
know,
first
I'm a big fan of Young Ness. He was at the club.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
he was there, and I went to go see Young Ness. You feel me?
Yeah.
So there's this chick. She comes up on me, and she keep playing with me. Bad Arabian mommy. You know what I'm saying?
Was she older? A little
Like,
bit older?
like 2 years.
No, that's good. No, that's
we
nice.
went to the bathroom and we just did our deed.
And then you washed your hands, right?
I washed every part of my body.
What?
Did you do
But
the
thing was-
soap
But
dispenser
the thing
shower
was-
challenge?
The thing was, I don't think she knew what deodorant was.
Oh.
You think that
So like she's over here like smelling worse than the bath.
you said Arabia, is that like a cultural thing? I don't mean to assume, but
No, it's not even
heard
just. I
things.
think just like as a person, she just didn't know what deodorant
Oh,
was.
so her hygiene wasn't.
Did you ever like introduce it to her after the fact, or was
No,
it like past?
I don't think they met up after that.
No,
Jamie.
let me tell you something. I was like, she ain't put no deodorant on. I'm gonna run, brother. I am gonna run.
How am I supposed to know what you're into and what you're not? Some people are like, oh yeah, the pheromones, they're great, and some
And to
people
say
people.
Well, you need something to cover up the tuna,
But
man.
the same night,
Damn, he went for the fish one.
What?
He went.
But you know it's true though. That's like yeast. I don't even
But
want to say it.
some people, for religious reasons, they don't use
That's
deodorant.
true. That is true.
I've never heard of that.
that is true.
That's why I didn't want to assume, because I'm thinking maybe she either doesn't know about it or doesn't.
But it turned
isn't
into,
allowed to.
It turned into 2 regrets in 1.
What?
Because remember earlier how I said a shorty came to me?
Yeah.
Right? So this girl, she walks up to me right after. She catches me walking out the bathroom with this chick.
No.
Oh.
And she comes up to me. She's like, oh, you told me you were married and everything. What are you doing with this chick in the bathroom?
No.
And then I turned around and I was like, yo, respectfully, like, your chopped is, like, respectfully, I wouldn't even touch you with a 6-foot pole, son.
That's so that's
like with
No
all due
way.
respect, like
said that?
yo, I want to like respect, like I was like respectfully, I want to meet your mother, and I just want to tell her how ugly of a child. she
oh
is.
my goodness.
Like I'm being so serious, like
Damn, Elliot, I'm gonna cut you off while you're going because that is just rancid of you.
it's not even rancid, it's just the truth.
Okay, let me
How?
tell. No, hold up. I got a better tactic for you.
No, there's no tactic.
no,
He just botched it up.
There's a better one, and I guarantee. Bring your homie with you. My friend did this. My friend in Texas did this. Ugly girl. Like I'm just gonna put it bluntly.
That's not nice.
Ugly chopped woman.
No, we're done. We're
came
done.
up to him, and he didn't want any of it. So he was like, "Hey, yo, that's my boyfriend over there." He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "Yeah, that's my boyfriend right there."
Yeah, I don't think that we should go around screaming that people are ugly because I feel like some people just have facial features or maybe body
It was
types that
ugly
we're not
to him.
into.
Hey, I wasn't there. I don't know what she looked like.
Yeah,
it was
but
ugly to him.
It doesn't matter.
That's his preference.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not judging him. I'm not judging him for letting his homeboy be like, "Hey, that's my boyfriend right
I'm
there."
just saying, I think the fact of saying that someone is ugly is just not okay. That's what I'm getting at here. I think that maybe if we say, like, there's just some features that we don't find attractive because somebody else might find those features attractive.
Which is true.
I think
Which
we're
is
all
why-
a bunch of uglies. What do you mean?
Okay, James, you can be ugly as you want. I feel like
Speak for yourself. Jeez. Wow, Jamie, speaking for me on my behalf.
Of course,
What
always.
happens if you are ugly?
Then you just cry. I
Just
don't know what to
accept
tell you.
the truth. Accept the truth and develop a sense of
It's
humor.
not that. It's
People
not-
love a sense of humor.
It's
I've
That's how
not
you
accepted
that.
it.
Hold on. It's not that like I'm not. I'm basic.
Are you
what I'm-
shallow?
No, I'm not shallow. What I'm saying is that I'm just saying, like, in my opinion, this chick is just
Not it.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
She's
That's
just
fair.
downright ugly.
And listen, if other people think
and like that could just be my opinion. Like, bro, I'm not stopping her from going and finding a man and her having that self. I'm not stopping that. I'm just saying, listen, I just genuinely just don't find you attractive. You've been annoying me.
Damn.
And like I just had to cut you.
No,
like,
that's
I just,
respect, though.
Like respectfully, like son, you're coming. Like you came up to me 3 times already in the club. I go like chill with a whole other chick, and then you're still coming. Like, bro, if you didn't get the message the first time, then I really just gotta violate you.
that is kind of
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't find you attractive. I find you really chopped. I want to meet your mom and tell you how chopped of a daughter she has.
You said that already.
I-
He's really heated about
Can
this.
I go?
Because, like, bro, it's,
Yo,
Can I go? Because
Yeah, Jamie has to go.
go.
She has to go.
it's okay. It's okay.
I was with this guy for 2 years. I wish I could undo all of it. There's just so many things that was wrong with him, from the fact that he didn't have a license
Did you tell us about this guy before? I feel like you have.
to not in this detail, to the fact of that
Uh-oh.
he only wanted things for himself in the bed, to the fact of that everything was horrible. Like, there was no dates because I had to pay and drive to all of them. There was no future, and he would just pull numbers out of his ass, literally, and just say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a car in 5 years." And I'd be like, "Seriously?" He's like, "No, I don't know when. I'm just playing with you." But the thing that really was messed up is that one time he was, we were having fun, and he said to me all of a sudden, he didn't even say anything. It was just more of, all of a sudden, he bit me.
What?
He bit me.
You got people biting you now?
He bit you where?
Oh, he bit me.
What?
He bit me in the worst
Just
spot.
the eye. Just the eyes.
He
I
bit
could
me
tell.
down there.
That's terrible.
He bit me where the sun don't shine,
Oh my
and I started bleeding.
That is not. That's not how you do that.
that.
I had no idea. So in my head, I just said, "Ow." I said, "Please stop. This hurts." And so I just said, "We're done. We're done." I start getting dressed, and I felt sore. And then I saw blood And then I realized that I permanently have a scar now from him.
That's not how that works.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so I would never sleep with that person again.
I mean, like,
ever.
For people who are into that, if you're into that, good for you. But this is not one of those cases.
That's some free role play right there.
You do not do that on the spot and be like, no warning, here I go.
You could
like, that is terrifying.
You could do some role play with that. You could be
that's
like,
terrifying.
I'm Dracula. I want to suck your blood.
Not there.
But they didn't even discuss this beforehand.
Not there.
I don't care if we gotta wing it, we winging it. Like,
no, you gotta discuss terms.
I be winging it all the time.
Ew, not like that.
No, not like this. Definitely not like this.
The reason why we're talking about this is because a man was having intercourse with his wife, right? He was 42. He was from Indonesia. All of a sudden, this guy just almost died from having intercourse with his wife because he had an explosive brain aneurysm.
Oh my goodness.
That's the first problem right there. He from Indonesia.
He literally passed out on top of her, and he has severe brain damage ever since. He vomited, and then he had body weakness, especially on one side of his body. He was taken to the ER, and he had a 3-hour journey of full seizures, all because of him having too much fun. So it just goes to show, be careful out there. And definitely know who you're dealing with when it comes to someone behind, in the sheets.
Watch your diet. Make sure that nothing you eat is contaminated, because that could also give you like brain worms or whatever. That's fun.
But we're talking about in sexual ways.
Yeah. Also, I was getting to that. Be aware that you and your partner disclose your health together and discuss safety in terms of methods and such, and just overall it's good to have that conversation.
Yeah, but if I said to you, hey sweetie, I have herpes, I highly doubt anyone's gonna want to touch me.
Well, I hear there's like methods around it, but I have no idea. Don't ask me. I have no clue.
There's definitely a lot of methods behind it.
There's like medications and other contraceptives. I don't know, man.
I mean, would you sleep with me if I had herpes, James?
I wouldn't sleep with you in general.